Friends, it's no secret we live on a planet overtaken by a death cult, killing their own ecosystems, drinking dead water, and going through life like the Walking Dead, not to mention warmongering and everything in the files. Now, the answer lies in restoring our relationship to the sentient vessel of life itself. Unless we understand life, and water is life, we cannot counteract the death cult taking our world by storm. We have to be centering water within our ecosystems, within our healthcare, and within our diplomacy and our governance. And each and every human whose body is made of water has a responsibility to the waters of this realm. The people who are going to really thrive in the coming years of collapse and restructuring are the people who are going to hold steady and stay grounded to offering something real and something true and something life-giving to their families and their communities. They're the people who understand that water is not just H2O, but is a living intelligence, and they cultivate reverence for life, reverence for connection to what is sacred, and to water as teacher, as healer, to recognizing that we don't have the answers and AI doesn't have the answers, but the original source of intelligence and the memory carrier of this entire realm holds the answers, because water is not only life, water is peace. And here's what I know after 16 years of studying water and teaching about water wisdom to thousands of people now all around the planet. Most people are waiting for someone else to solve the water crisis. They're waiting for governments to make legislation about the water crisis, or waiting for scientists or activists to fix it. But all of them are part of the death cult. They have the extractivist mentality of water as resource and not the source. So that's not going to be how this works, because this is not an issue of resource management. It's not even an issue of crisis management. It's an issue of guardianship and reverence. And guardianship is an ancient path. Guardianship means coming into relationship and reciprocity with the more than human life, the extra human life on this planet. It means becoming a student and a servant and a steward of life itself, to counteract all of the death on this planet, of water, to counteract the explosions and the fire on this planet. It means being a steward of water in your own life, your own body, your own home, your own watershed. And right now, it's time to get off the screens and to step away from the algorithm and to stop consuming information about water and instead start living in relationship with water in a meaningful way that restores water to your community, to your home, to your land, to your nation, to the world. Now, I'm building a team of water guardians and water wisdom keepers and waterway showers, and we're going to be taking on this path together, learning how to become the kind of people who can hold space for water's intelligence and learn to listen to water's wisdom so that water can teach others through us. People who can activate our communities, who can hydrate ourselves and our families down to the cellular, the intracellular level of hydration. Folks who want to be a part of the water solution. Now, if this is resonating, comment Wave Maker to join the waiting list. And if you want to start right off the bat, right away, you can comment guardianship, and I'll send you my water activism workbook. It's 28 days of practices, prompts, and education so that you can really step into this path of stewardship and guardianship. And if you want to gather in person with other water stewards, you can comment Tulum 2026 and join us in the sacred cenotes of the Riviera Maya in late March 24th through the 29th. We're going to rest back into the baptismal embrace of water's wisdom, learn from her directly, and remember together who we are and what we're here to do. Because what we do to water, we do to ourselves. And the path forward is not going to be found in the same dry places that created the disconnection, not more screens or information or artificial intelligence. The path forward is communion with the original intelligence, which is water, and gathering together with other people who also remember that water is life. Water is the only thing that can counterbalance the fiery death cult. And water is peace. When we restore the ways of water, we restore the ways of peace, culturally, societally, governmentally, collectively. We see this again and again in geopolitics. So let's connect with those who remember that water is the way home.